President, Conference, Robert Illingworth, Central Knots. Observations and performance management are becoming a massive stress on teachers in this country. Whether these observations are for performance management, quality assurance, Ofsted or other reasons, they are increasing. For teachers in schools with a category, termly monitoring visits and HMI, as well as more regular visits from Ofsted, make these pressures even greater. Unfortunately, I find myself in a school which is in a notice to improve, and because of this I'm subject to far more observations per year than the union would sanction, with little recourse to do anything about this. Even though the reasons we are in a notice to improve relate more to the management of the school than the teacher. I've been observed 3 times by my school in the last year, and I've had numerous observations from the local authority in Ofsted. It's even got to the point where my school improvement partner has said, "I bet you're sick of the sight of me." No arguments there. Last year I was observed during a lesson and told that I taught a good lesson and the children had made good progress. However, it could not be judged as satisfactory because I did not tick the plenary box. The observer said that she enjoyed the lesson and pupils clearly understood the work covered well. Her advice to me was to remove some of the good elements from my lesson so that I could include a plenary, so that the observer could see the learning gains made by students. She said that the learning may not have been as good, but the lesson could then have been judged satisfactory. This is a nonsense. Teachers are being judged by a system of ticking boxes in a prescribed format, not by the learning of pupils in their class, and this conference is unacceptable. In addition to this, we find ourselves continually judged by Ofsted criteria, whether being observed by faculty leaders, the local authority, HMI or Ofsted. We will have to provide lesson plans on a school pro forma, despite Ofsted maintaining that this is not a requirement for a good lesson. We're not planning to teach, but so others can understand what we do. Maybe to help them with this, anyone observing teachers should have to teach at least 1 year in 3 in a school, so that they understand the pressures teachers may face. In the same way that teacher trainers used to complete the new teaching experience. In some schools, not only is this an issue, but teachers are being judged through drop-ins or learning walks using their Sunday name, despite this being contrary to union advice. A young member of the union recently told me that in her school a week of these learning walks went on, and teachers were expected to provide lesson plans with layered curriculum targets for all these lessons, even though the vast majority would not be seen. At the end of the week, having undergone this ordeal, she was tired and understandably upset. A member of the senior management seeing this gave this response: "Well, I'm pretty sure you won't be put into capability." Not only are we putting up with this excess, but these observations are being used to monitor and punish teachers, regularly putting them unfairly into capability proceedings, even when our union reps are making excellent cases to stop this. Instead of supporting teachers, head teachers are now, and Ofsted, are punishing them. Teachers need to be supported with their practice, not punished, and I urge Conference to accept this amendment and take serious action in schools where this practice continues. Conference, I second.
Those in favour of the question being put? Those against? Any abstentions?